Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. These are general messages for the collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter placements. Let's get into it. So the first card you have, Taurus, is the Shadow Weaver. And then there is a dragon out here, and there's shades of gray, black, and white. This is a very, I would say, mystical creature, right? It's a mystical art. I do feel that Taurus, this shadow weaver, like all of us have shadows. If you see the dragon on top is black, if you see in the picture the dragon below is white. And it's all about understanding our shadow selves or our hidden truths. Going within, introspecting, and with you, Taurus, right now, the planetary alignments also favor this because Pluto and Aquarius, Venus and Cancer is actually asking you to go deep within yourself. What it is that you want. Are you hiding something? Are you hiding something from yourself? Do you have something you want to create, but you're not able to speak it out or show it out to people or even express yourself? So if that is your case, you might want to write it down. Write a journal, what your desires are, what you want to create for yourself, the life and things like that. And then, you know, eventually it might lead you to make a career shift. I feel that there could be some things, and this is not a bad energy. I mean, shadow energy is not bad at all. And especially for you, Taurus, because you're always calm, you're always composed, unless somebody triggers you or, somebody triggers you. For the most part, you're calm. You might be suppressing some kind of emotions. And when you start to express these emotions, like you start to express what you want to create, whether you're writing it down, writing a biography, or creating an art, you will kind of understand what's bothering you from inside. Maybe you're not happy with your job. Maybe you want to make a job shift, but there is something inside of you that's brewing, that you feel that, you don't understand right now what's hidden, but you're not happy with your current job. So I feel it's that kind of a vague situation that you're in the dark about what you want, what your hidden desire. But when you start writing it down, what interests you, or you start creating something just randomly, eventually it will allow you to put a finger on your desires, with the kind of life that you want to create for yourself. So nothing wrong with the darkness. It's just that when you confront it, when you meet yourself deeply, instead of running away, instead of putting up a fake front that you like what you're doing, you can always make a switch. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you might have to start as a fresher with lower pay, but that's okay. I mean, for those of you who really want to shift careers or make some drastic changes, there's always, it's always a good time to start. So Uranus energy also is playing out here. So there will be twists, there will be contemplation, there will be exploring your inner self and seeing what's coming up, what's bubbling up from your subconscious. You know, the emotions, what are you feeling? Why are you feeling that? What are the changes that you can make in order to not feel a certain type of way? So take to meditation, spend some time with yourself, quiet contemplation, breath work, and paying attention to your emotions. It's going to be very important because something valuable might come out of this. You might realize something, you might understand something, you might express something, you might create something. So it's a very important energy. Sorry about that noise. So yeah, speaking of grounding, speaking of uncovering your true potential, your desires, because there's some potential which is inside of you, Taurus, right now, which you're unaware of, and you will end up figuring it out. You will discover that very soon. For some of you, this could be related to you gardening and figuring things out, or discovering something, maybe something fallen to your backyard and you're digging up the soil and you figure something out, or you're just into sustainable practices and farm to table kind of a sustainable living at this point in time. So either ways, you'll figure this out as to what is that hidden potential of yours. Next card you have, Taurus, is the toadstools, and it says growth. It's number 44, so this is a master number. It cannot be broken down to 8. It's a number 44 that is coming through significant with this energy, Taurus. If you see here, there's like those red toadstools that are growing right in the forest where this person is sitting. Her hair, there's flowers in her hair, there's growth in her hands, there's a bouquet. She wasn't expecting this kind of growth. So I feel that for you, Taurus, Venus in Cancer, especially the current planetary alignments, Uranus in Gemini, and all of those sudden changes, sudden growth, rapid progress is something that could feel chaotic to you, but it's something that has been brewing under the surface, and that's about to manifest for you in, you might be surprised at it, but it's manifesting in a beautiful way. Just like toadstools, they can just appear overnight. So I feel that you have been working at it on your skills, on some kind of project, maybe career or business, something that you have been working behind the scenes. Maybe it's a movie that you're creating. Maybe you're a director or writing a script, whatever it is, you've been putting in the hard work for quite some time. And now you're going to see the success. It could be overnight. You could be an actor or on screen, which, makes you an overnight success, maybe at the release of a movie or the release of a show, but it's a magical success. It's a growth spurt that you're going to experience now. It's because of the conscious effort that you have been putting in. And, the thing is, these toadstools that look like mushrooms, these are actually very magical. If you see Alice in Wonderland, you will see these kind of magical fairyland kind of charms and symbols. So it's a very magical moment, magical time. You might be putting something out there on social media or something out in the public, maybe a publication or writing something or a book that sells really fast. It becomes a bestseller because you've been at it for a long time. So it could be that you're becoming, it could be a music album, actually, a music album or a song that becomes an overnight sensation, but it could manifest in n number of ways for you. It could be, for some of you, it could be a sudden start of a relationship, something that's been brewing under the surface and suddenly like people speak the truth and come together. Or it could be a sudden sales spurt in your business, or it could be a sudden, contract that you get. Maybe you're a vendor, you're a third-party vendor, and you're there. You get appointed to, build a bridge or build a building or something like that. But you were not expecting it. This is unexpected events, surprises. So it is going to be good. It's going to be positive, and it's going to be, it's going to feel good. But at the same time, it could be chaotic. Maybe you're not expecting it. Sometimes overnight success is how to handle, when people are searching you up online, your name online, and writing up about you. It's not easy to handle a kind of public media, public attention. So be aware of that, especially if you're in the media and public facing. You could become famous or get the success, but then it comes with its, a little bit of chaos as well, because especially if you're not used to that kind of attention. Next you have is number 15, and it says master over here. So now look at the picture. This person has, like, the heart is glowing, and it looks like this person is like guarding that light or is displaying it. It looks like a display to me. But it looks like a display, and the bars is on this person's shirt. That's what's reflecting. So it's the heart which is radiating, right? Unconditional love is what I'm getting from this. So mastering of your inner world, your emotions, your heart space. Just knowing that, just loving it on yourself, knowing that you are worthy of everything. Your self-worth is not really dependent on external people or external validation. So you might have been sidetracked, or you might have experienced some kind of setbacks in the past in regards to yourself or self-acceptance, relying on external validation and praise of people, and doing things just for that, or to attract the love of people because you're giving something. But I feel that now you have conquered all of those fears. You no longer are living just for that praise. You're confident in yourself. You're not just all about accolades or getting external praises. I feel that you are mastering your inner world. You are grounded. You have that peace. You have mastered your emotions. And I feel that this is all about inner mastery. The Dalai Lama, how they master their inner peace. So I do feel that you might have, some meditation practices or spiritual practices that are keeping you grounded. And no matter what, I feel that this energy will be useful for you, Taurus, especially like you got the Coach Tools card, which is like success and things like that, because that shakes us, unwanted attention, especially if you're not used to it. And if you get media attention and you're being pictured or you're being interviewed, it overwhelms, it makes us anxious, especially if you're not used to that kind of space. So when we master our inner world, we know how to present ourselves. We don't get anxious. We don't get scared. We don't fear what we're going to say, what is going to be the reaction of people, because once we know ourselves, we don't care like what people are going to say to our interviews, what people are going to criticize for our pictures. Like, this is how we dress, this is how we talk, and things like that people say sometimes gets brutal, especially when we're written about and talked about online. So I feel that you are conquering those fears. You're conquering your inner world. You're like, I'm not allowing any external person's jokes, actions, whatever is spoken about me, whatever is written about me. I'm not going to allow that to get to me. I'm going to keep my peace. I'm going to keep my sanity. And I'm just going to do things because I want to do it. And I know who I am. So understanding, accepting yourself for who you are, being comfortable in your skin, and just going out there and being your best self, and just knowing that external opinions are not important to you. And the last card to do, Taurus, you have is number 18, the moon. And moon is exalted in Taurus, in second house, right? Moon is exalted in Taurus. And it's in the reverse for you. So if you see the picture, if you turn upside down, you will see there is Ursula in the picture. Ursula is that sea witch, right? Who she thrives on manipulation, confusion, and things like that. But for you, it's the reversed card. It's that reversed energy. So breaking free from any kind of manipulation that comes from outside, breaking free from any kind of chaos that stored your emotions. This is also things that were hidden now being, that information that was unknown to you or unavailable to you is now available to you, whether it's people speaking their truth or you knowing your truths or the worldly truth coming up. But whatever was hidden, whatever you were scared of, fearful of, now you're having clarity on that. It's just that with the moon energy present, you have to trust your intuition and your gut feeling. But this will help you to see the truth so that there are no illusions, there's no confusion emotionally. Things that have been holding you back maybe because you were fearful about it. You did not know how it's going to be, what's going to happen. But now, seeing the truth, you are going to feel so grounded that you're going to be able to make those choices or decisions that you are feeling uneasy about. Especially if this is in regards to any relationship. If you are feeling uneasy, then I feel that you will be able to talk to your partner or your family about it and get the clarity, because you're dropping any kind of confusion or emotional turmoil or chaos. Whether that means having that difficult conversation with the people so that truth is spoken and first a fresh start and healing can happen. This could also be It's just that once we know the truth, we start healing, So I feel that your healing period starts now. This is also an energy where people are speaking their truth. Whistleblowers, they come forward and, speak of corruption or corrupt ways and things like that, which gives more clarity to the external world about their internal systems. This could be the energy outside of you. It could be in your external world, Taurus, where people are speaking truth and, journalists are all the time investigating and revealing the truth, right? Whether it's related to internal processes or politics, whatever it is, there's truth being spoken. There are cover-ups, but I feel that something will be spoken where you will get the clarity. It's in relation to you, something that will give you the clarity. I mean, in that sense, there's so many events that are going on and people are speaking the truth, but something that affects you will give you clarity. That kind of a truth will be revealed to you. So that, and I feel that any misunderstandings, any fears, any speculations will be dissolved, will be resolved also. And then you'll be able to create something really solid. And so now for some of you, this could also be dream space energy. So pay attention if you're getting some insights into your dream or journaling your dreams, if you remember something, or maybe, your fairies are dropping a hint while you're asleep. So pay attention if you can recall, even better. But these are general energies, so it could be playing out in your life, and especially Moon. Moon is a major arcana. These energies could be playing out around you, in your family, somebody dear to you. You are even in your own personal life, in the sense that in your external world or in your internal world. So let me know below how these energies play out for you, Taurus. It really helps me connect better with the energies of people that are watching this channel. And hope you guys enjoyed the messages. So thank you guys for joining. Please subscribe and hit the like if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye for now.